Welcome back, ladies and gents, to our League of Legends Top 5 Play Show here on YouTube. Don't forget to submit your pro plays at potatomonster.com/upload for a chance to be featured, but most importantly, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of our Top 5 Plays. Starting things off, we have Trash Support showing off a bunch of pro support moves in a high elo game. We see them backing off a Sona, charges in, looking for a fight. He turns with Death Sentence to reel her in, allowing MF some free damage, and then follows it up with Flay. Sona backs off for a moment as the 280 carries start to duke it out, but when Caitlyn lands a Q and Sona comes in for the damage, they force barriers. MF kites back, but once it breaks, Caitlyn flashes for the kill, but a perfect exhaust suppresses the damage and keeps her alive, while also allowing for the kill on Caitlyn. He runs back for a second, but then turns around with the lantern into Flash, picking up the shield and then positioning himself for a few auto attacks into another Q, pulling her in and allowing MF to scoop up the double kill in a beautiful display of the support role. Coming in at our number 4 play, we have WujuStyle on Draven, but this play features great teamwork from Nidalee and Janna as well. At the beginning, we see the fight erupt as he sidesteps the Varus ultimate, and with Janna's shield, he turns on the heat, firing back several spinning axes and his ultimate before getting polymorphed. Varus gets out with barely any health and runs back to recall, just to eat a spears to the face from Nidalee, and then she pops into Cougar form, diving Lulu. She tries to flash away, but it's no use, and she goes down for the cleanup double kill. We speed it up as he farms the minions in the lane, and Nidalee goes to help Olaf do Dragon, but out of nowhere, the enemy Lee Sin comes to gank. He Sonic Waves into Resonating Strike, but Wuju quickly reacts with a stand aside before it lands, and then Lee Sin flash kicks him into the wall, so he decides to fight it out. Right before he dies, Janna clutch flash shields him into a tornado and beautiful monsoon to keep him alive as they pick up the 3rd kill in this play and Dragon at the same time. Scoring in at 3rd place is Archyn with a Poppy play. What? At the start, she flashes Katarina into the wall, bursting her down pretty low and then backing off immediately to wait for cooldowns. The fight commences at Dragon as Udyr dives into the pit for Katarina, but then she escapes as we see Poppy come back in with a heroic charge into Devastating Blow to help bring down Blitzcrank. As they continue to fight, she waits for cooldowns and then sees Vi really low, but she gets stunned and has to choose a different target, and then she sees Cat come in, so she swaps to her for the shutdown kill. Poppy then ults Vi, knowing she just used her Q, and pieces out as they all chase her, and she takes no damage thanks to her ultimate, but then she does something unexpected and turns around with an E on Riven to place her next to Vi and grab the double kill. Thanks to the friendly Vi's noble sacrifice, she escapes death for now. She runs into the enemy jungle, but Riven starts gaining on her, and she sees Draven trailing behind via the ward, so she decides to stop in the brush and turn around with a heroic charge for the triple kill off of Draven. The fed Riven continues to chase as TF tries to help, but goes down. All of a sudden, Riven flashes and goes for the kill, but Archyn EQs and runs out of range of her stun, resulting in another shutdown kill. Coming in at our number 2 spot is best Ezreal NA on Nidalee with a clutch escape thanks to quick moves. We see her poking Nasus down in the lane when all of a sudden he uses his W, and now we see Xerath making his way through the jungle to help out Nasus. After fighting for a bit and now knowing Xerath is there, she runs away, but he pops Ghost and withers her as she heads for the brush with Flash to gain her passive and hopefully outrun them, but Wither is way too strong. Right before he connects, she leaps away and pops out of Cougar form, healing up and then slowing Xerath with Iceborne, but he lands an E and goes for the ult to stun her, but she somehow dodges all 3 charges of Arcane Barrage and then Arcanopulse. Afterwards, she heads towards her tower and drops so low as they start to dive her, but she barely survives and heals up as a mysterious bear appears to help fend off the dog, ending the chase and escape. Unfortunately, they don't come up with a kill, but let's check out the highlight of that sick escape in slow motion. Xerath E, so all he needs is one spell to stun her, but she leaps the first charge, avoids the second, and barely makes it out of the third while juking out the Arcanopulse and going the other way. One ability hit would have been death. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have giggitygoat on Lux, and right off the bat, we see the strong enemy casted an ult in, and they know he's one more ultimate away from the QE combo, so MF cuts him off with a beautiful bullet time, and then Lux shoots out a great binding, but they can't follow it up, so they back off. As Lux goes to hide in the brush, I open up the map so you can see Warwick teleporting to cut them off, but out of nowhere, she lines up a beautiful ultimate to snipe Cassidon, and as she loses vision on him, and immediately after, she roots Caitlyn and bursts her down for the kill. We speed it up real quick as MF flashes to slow Warwick with red buff, but he ends up flashing over the wall, so they start chasing, but keep in mind, they lost vision on Warwick the moment he flashed over the wall. MF turns around and gives up, but Lux goes balls to the wall and blindly flashes over from Baron Pit and decides to go up towards top lane and catches a glimpse of him entering the brush before he enters the lane. She lands an E and continues to chase, going for the binding, but he heals just in time off a minion, so she decides to swing around, giving them the impression that they're safe, but out of nowhere she lines up another amazing ultimate on both, killing Warwick and then following it up on Shen with her Lucent Singularity for her 4th kill in this spree. I'm going to play the part of the clip where Warwick flashes over the wall again, but this time with the vision her team had, so you can see how risky the flash was and how well she predicted his movements, as well as how beautiful the second laser was because she had no vision. This epic bonus clip of the week is sponsored by Raid Call.
Communication is always vital when competing in tournaments. Winning a match requires perfect coordination. You cannot win by yourself.
Raid call. Communication for winners.
As the clip plays, we follow Monkey Zero Kong on Caitlyn, who stops their Baron and makes an epic getaway after snatching a few kills. Thanks everyone for watching, and don't forget to submit your pro play for a chance to be featured. For those who haven't checked out our new site, teamsummon.com, I'd go check it out now, and don't forget to leave feedback as it is in beta. We've decided to rework a lot of things on Team Summon to make it a much more enjoyable experience for everyone, so as we work on these features in the background, we'll have the ability to queue for normal 5 shortly, and then once we have everything ready, we'll be doing somewhat of a relaunch on the site with a slightly different concept than the current one, and we're sure everyone will love it. In the meantime, go check it out, and again, all feedback is appreciated. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this epically long episode and have a wonderful week.